Yo, what is going on? This is Unbound, and once again, I'm your host, Ant. Got my boy Isaac. What's going on, dog?
It's cool. Life is good.
Life is good.
Yeah.
I am like jittery.
Why is that?
This is the week.
Oh, WrestleMania week.
Well, that too, actually, that too. But before we even get to WrestleMania week, I have two big days coming up.
Okay. Oh, is it your coaching debut?
First two games of the season starts Tuesday and Wednesday. So I am so happy, so excited to finally get out there to see what we have in this group that I've been working with for the last 3 weeks. I'm liking what I got. I'm liking what I got. I think.
I was just trying to investigate into whatever they're talking about.
Was it anything of substance? No. Okay, hold on. I gotta sneeze. Bless you. Thank you. Yes, I say bless you and thank you to myself every single time I sneeze.
Narcissist.
Is it really? Is it really
Relax,
narcissism?
Bro. Relax, bro.
But no. I think that's a really good, interesting point that you bring up. Is it really narcissism if I say bless you and thank you because I sneeze? I stole it from Quentin Williams. So anybody that doesn't remember Quentin Williams when he got drafted, and he was having a little conversation. I forget who. It might have been Rich Eisen, but he sneezed was like bless you, thank you, continue talking. I was like, you know what? That's pretty cool. And so, yeah, shout out to Quentin Williams for that amazing soundbite because now I'm using it.
What else? I was listening to that Dreamville Creed 3 soundtrack, and it's like that. I had to go back. In the Room is probably one of the best songs I've ever heard this year.
It's some really good pieces up there, man. Shout out to Dreamville.
All right.
Stat like the Warriors.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, Killer Mike is releasing a new album called Michael.
Oh.
Yep.
Killer Mike by himself? That's what's
by himself with featuring Wayne and 3 Stacks.
Anytime 3 Stacks on something, I gotta check it out.
It's gonna
that's a must.
Comes out May. Yeah, May is the time.
I know Cole's will be dropping 2 more albums before he retires.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I believe him.
One of them's The Fall Off, and the other one is
It's a Boy.
Yeah. Yeah, Michael.
He dropped a song last week. Actually.
Oh, right.
The Real A.
Who? Killer Mike?
Yeah. Oh. Featuring Schoolie. Which I don't know who the heck Schoolie is, but
and Dave Chappelle's gonna be on there.
Well, okay, yeah, that's definitely happening. I'm listening. There's no question. Dave Chappelle's on it. It's gonna be.
Chappelle is on there because he's got that one song with him and Thug on it. Run.
True. So
that's probably why Chappelle is on it. I don't know why Wayne's on it or 3 Stacks is on it.
Well, Wayne is just a legend in his own right. So right. I mean, why not? You got 2 legendary names on this.
And Black
project. Black dropped the album this week.
Yes,
actually, it was actually pretty good.
Was it?
It was actually pretty good.
Yeah, more is coming. I imagine I wouldn't be surprised if he has if LP is on here.
Oh, yeah, I think LP will probably more than likely be up there in some capacity.
Yeah. It says the last one he did was rap music in 2012, which was dope. Like he even came out and said like because he brought up how Kendrick mentioned him in a song, Killer Mike will be platinum.
What was that? What's that?
I can't think of the name of the song.
Street Politics.
Yes.
It was on the To Pump a Butterfly album.
Yeah, he mentioned him in there, and then he said he could put because to him Scarface is the greatest of all time. It's Killer Mike, and he said if you take rap music. It's Scarface and everybody else, just like for him. He said, you take rap music, is like, he said he thinks rap music is the best he's ever done.
Yeah.
You know, and you can put that
you've seen a lot of that, like
and
even Crit. I've been listening to a lot of Crit the last few weeks.
Yeah, I've noticed.
And how you notice?
You put it in the message in the group.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah. And so even in his song Mount Olympus, he kind of gave a nod to 3 Stacks. He was like, Y'all say I can be the king of hip hop, which I wouldn't get Andre 3000. So he really snapped on that song. Like the more I listen to him, like dang, he like this was the greatest. Like it wasn't even like supposed to be a response to because this came out after Kendrick Lamar had that verse on Control. And basically he was saying that people were asking about the Kendrick's jump, but it was like I wasn't dissed up there. Now, it was like now y'all want to hear me rap, but the whole time I've been rapping.
He wasn't dissed, but he did drop his name in there.
I mean,
that goes for Jermaine Cole, Big Crit, Wale, which is teammate with A$AP Rocky, Drake.
I mean, and he named guys that are dope artists.
He did.
Everybody in that list.
Big
I mean, Drake, but still,
yeah.
Everybody else, I can agree, are flames. So it is what it is. Want to get to this TikTok situation?
I feel like you know my stance on it already, but we can.
Yeah, so I kind of do want to touch on it.
All right.
So, as y'all know, Congress is trying to ban TikTok again, but this time they've already, for the most part, they've kind of got it to where like government devices is banned on it, which I have no problem with. But now it seems like they're trying to go into a full-out nationwide ban of the app. I don't know how I feel about that. Because one, yeah, I understand that there could be possible issues when it comes down to our security and whatnot. But aren't those same issues that we have with, like, Meta?
Yeah. No, that's his whole... That's what he even said that. He said, like, what's going on with me is no different what's going on with Facebook and Meta. It's no different. So why?
Once I heard him say that, I was like, it makes sense now that Mark Zuckerberg is kind of in all these politicians' pockets. And it was, I forget what, it was a guy that said it. I don't know if he was a Republican or Democrat, but he was like, this is like one of the first times he can think of where basically everybody's on board with this. In like a while, like Democrats and Republicans are all like pushing to ban it. I was like, wait a minute, that already sounds weird to me. I get a little like my red flag kind of goes up when both Republicans and Democrats like almost completely are trying to get rid of something.
But here's one thing I think they're graphically forgetting. They're graphically forgetting this. You know. Freedom, the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, yeah.
Not even religion, but like freedom of speech, like the fact
we call it RAPS.
Yeah, basically.
Religion, assembly, press, petition, speech.
Yeah, like all of that.
Yeah,
because most of those people following the story are following it on TikTok. Are they not?
Mm-hmm. And honestly, TikTok is where my biggest following. TikTok is my biggest following.
Yeah, hey guys, we love you.
Who was that?
Just pointing out to TikTok.
Oh, shout out to TikTok.
Yeah.
You got almost 1,800 followers there. That's where most of my stuff at. And it is nothing for me to get. Like, every now and then, I'll get over 1,000 views. I get a bunch of likes. It's the algorithm on TikTok is so much better than the algorithm on any other social media outlet. I mean, even YouTube Reel, like YouTube Shorts. Like sometimes I'll pop a good 1.1K. I think I got one video that has over 2,000 views. That's just the shorts. My standalone videos aren't really as crazy unless I'm doing like Spartan Legion stuff or reacting to Chills of the Darkness videos or whatnot. But with TikTok, like I'll post something, go to bed. I wake up to 500-600 views, 80 likes. So I was like, where are you people come from? And I remember the first time one of my TikToks kind of broke. I posted it. I didn't bother with it. 2 weeks later, I had like 200 something likes on. I was like, where the heck y'all come from? And it's one of my pinned tweets. It's one of my pinned videos. So the algorithm is something that is amazing for itself. Like, yeah, there are some issues with TikTok. I think everybody can admit that.
Yes.
there are issues with like I forget what the girl, the late person's name was that made that song.
I can't think of your name. But
I can't remember the name of the song, but Jackson State did a arrangement of it during the band season. It was dope.
Yeah.
And no credit went there. The credit went to some other person that kind of used the sound. And it was like, that's a problem. And yeah, those things can be fixed. But my problem is now it feels like they're trying to get rid of that. And so it leaves Meta in a lane of its own. The same way, like, so it'd be Meta and Twitter. You already know a lot of people aren't really too fond of Twitter right now. And I'm like, could this be a antitrust situation?
Define antitrust.
Antitrust is just basically antitrust is doing away with competition between businesses. So for my wrestling fans, you probably can understand this a little better. WWE was being sued by, and actually is still being sued by MLW because they were claiming antitrust issues.
They were trying to sign stars that were already signed in MLW.
Right, and they are basically risking it all. Like I do not see MLW making it past 2023. And it sucks to say that. It really does because there's a wrestler right now that I really feel like I think he's coming back to WWE soon. But I wasn't even thinking about Judge. I was thinking of Alex Kane.
Oh,
Alex Kane, who is one of my favorite up and coming wrestlers. And I'm like, dang, he's over there killing it right now. Where does he go after this? Does WWE give him a contract? Because I think within the next few years he'll be CP ready. I would love to see Alex Kane on TV, but we'll see how that goes. But I do hope that they keep TikTok around. I actually do like that.
TikTok
it has its positives, man.
TikTok, I found some of the funniest videos in my life that have had me crying.
It's Vine on TikTok. It's Vine on crack.
It really is.
TikTok has been Vine on crack.
It really is. Like, but you can't deny some of the funniest things you've seen on this earth have come from TikTok.
Absolutely.
The earth, the entire world is on that app, and it communicates through whether it be sign language, whether it be music.
Speaking of the sign language, I gotta start learning some of that stuff so I make sure these kids ain't cuss me out in ASL. No, I don't know what
that's a thing you're worried about.
Huh?
I love that that's a thing you're worried about.
Because it's something they're doing. And I'm like, okay. Because I saw it a few weeks ago and it was like, ain't that your friend? Something like that. And then I found a video. Like, it didn't hit me until last night because I was scrolling through TikTok. And this guy pops up and he's teaching, like, insults in ASL. I was like, hold up. I need to make sure they not trying to over here and trying to insult me in ASL, and I don't know what they saying. I understand Spanish, so they can't insult me in Spanish. If they learned French, they probably could, but they ain't about to do that. So now ASL seems to be the thing where everybody is like that seems to be the new thing that's been popular on the app. Have you seen any of them?
Any?
ASL, you're not on the ASL TikTok, are you?
No. I'm on like comedy TikTok. I'm on Steezus Christ TikTok. Have you seen? You got all right. Let me show you these. These are Steezus Christ.
Heck,
so basically, are you familiar with the game Skate? Who's familiar with the game Skate?
Sounds familiar. I think I remember the game Skate.
So
I think, matter of fact, I played Skate.
So let me show you this. These videos, I'm telling you, are good. These videos are good. Look at this.
Hi, hey, bestie. Girl, not too much. Explain this atheist. What does he about to do? Skate on water?
Hang on.
What am I? What am I supposed to be explaining this atheist here? That's a glitch. That's a whole glitch, bro. Ain't no way Bull was up in the air for like a whole 10 seconds. Jeez. That was a broken game. That is broken. That's broken. I cannot.
Yeah, that's the side of TikTok I'm in on. It's a fun side of TikTok.
I believe it. I believe it. I've been what side have I really been on a lot? I've been kind of in the political side of things, and I can't get out of it, even if I want to. I'm in the church musician TikTok side of TikTok.
If I find myself over there every now and then, I found myself on.
I attempted to raise this girl up this week. If you didn't see it,
No, I didn't.
it was one of my posts this week. She responded because she has evidently dated a church musician. And so the video was her basically.
Oh, I know the way you're talking about.
Nodding her head to the hits.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, if she was counting the numbers, I know she'd be the one. And then she replies like, I was in my head. I was like, you know your stuff.
But I'm mostly on pro wrestling TikTok.
Yeah, that too. We'll get to some pro wrestling here in a little bit because I got a lot I want to talk about. With
stand-up comedian TikTok, muscle girl TikTok. Don't ask me. Don't ask me questions. I
mean, Jade Cargill has made me a fan of the muscular woman.
I've told
Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley.
I've been on this wave. I told you this. Boy. I told you I've been on this wave. You thought I was crazy. You didn't think I was crazy. You looked at me like
I never said you were crazy for that.
Also, I found this video and it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Not that one.
A Mexican
Yoshi. No, this is the part that gets me.
I'm still done at the Mexican Yoshi, bro. Thoughts on dildo people?
No, that's clever. That's clever. That's clever. That's clever.
Oh my gosh.
Very clever.
Who did?
They almost got you too. It got it got him too. He was about to say the whole thing. He caught himself at the last second. Oh, Steph Curry over here catching yourself at the last minute.
My lord. I'm about to block you. I'm gonna tell you later, dog.
He almost caught you in 4K.
No, I'm on Facebook. This is going on all streaming platforms. I'm on TikTok, and I almost got caught. Dog, that better not be one of these doggone kids.
It is. I will bet it's one of them. I will bet it's one of your kids. I'm willing to bet it's one of your kids. Willing to bet.
I can't tell. It's a K-pop stand, evidently.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with K-pop. There's nothing wrong with K-pop or K-dramas. I don't care what nobody says. K-dramas are good. K-dramas are some of the best piece of TV I've ever seen.
And the last K-drama I watched, I couldn't watch anymore after I realized what it was about.
Wait, which one? Which one did you watch?
Was it Squid Game or K-drama?
Squid Game? All right, see, Squid Game is the one that everybody came on to. You can't watch Squid Game. You can.
Yeah, I can't watch no more Squid Game after I figured out the plot. Once I got the plot, I was like, nah.
You gotta watch more than that. Trust me, they're better K-dramas out there.
Roses.
Huh?
You ain't sending me roses. Oh, that's so cute. What?
Anyway, so would you like to hear a sermon? I know you heard one earlier today. Would you like to hear
say I just left church.
Would you like to hear another one?
Yeah, go ahead with your sermon, sir.
All right, so you know the picture I sent you before? Anyway, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's funny.
Dog,
That's funny.
For context, for everybody that doesn't know what we're looking at, I sent the picture to the group. Three guys in the bar. One's wearing a Ray Lewis jersey. One's wearing an Aaron Hernandez jersey. And the other one is wearing an O.J. Simpson jersey. You know what somebody said on Facebook? That's a killer trio.
You're too young.
You too young. You're too young. You're too young.
You're too young.
Honestly, it would have made it even worse if they switched out the Ray Lewis jersey. And I know this guy, I don't think anybody has a jersey for him, and I cannot think of a name now. Ray Caruth. One of the biggest menaces in football history.
Anyway, so look at this, right?
So is that a sheet that got ripped?
So I have a sleeping bag, right?
Oh, that's a sleeping bag.
I have a sleeping bag. This is what I've had this for well over 20 years, right?
My grandma died 21 years ago yesterday.
Okay, so I've had that for a long time, right? You see the cuts in it, right? And all that stuff. So here's the thing.
It looks like a Hot Pocket.
Okay, so anyway, the thing about it is that I've had this for years, right? I still use it to this day. It's still comfortable. It still feels good. You know what I mean? To sleep under. So I had one. My brother had one. My two sisters had one. One day, me and my brother switched. Right? Mm-hmm. We switched up sleeping bags. I slept under his. However, his still felt good. You know what I mean? His felt good. You know what I mean? It did.
Go ahead, keep going.
It really did. So, because of that, I was like, you know what? This is really good, but it doesn't feel the same as this one.
Keep going.
It does. I hate you so much.
Go. Keep going.
It doesn't feel good as this one does. It doesn't feel as consistent. So what I've done. So what I've learned from this is, in life, right? We have things that we come across that may not feel the same. They may feel comfortable. You know what I mean? Like this. This is comfortable to me. But you try something else, and you say, you know what? It does feel better, but it ain't this. Mm-hmm. So
got an amen corn in the back.
So why?
I told y'all last week, can't take Terraform seriously. I turned the whole podcast to a sermon.
So watch this.
Oh my gosh.
So
continue.
Basically what I'm saying is, I'm not gonna let this go. I had it for so long. It's been with me for a long time. Why would I change up now? He hasn't failed me yet. You see what I did there?
Hold on.
He's like,
hold on. We about to ramp it up. About to ramp it up real quick.
Hey.
About to ramp it up real quick.
I don't think you heard what I said. You didn't hear what I said. I said I've had it for a long time. I had it for a long time, and it hadn't failed me yet. I said it hadn't failed me yet. It's still comfortable. It's still comfortable.
This is a good. This is a $15 worth it, man. It's Atlas free. All these things I paid for. It's worth it.
See, I know some of y'all right now. You're not feeling too comfortable right now. So I'm asking you right now. Think about it. Think about the one thing that's kept you consistent. He's kept you grounded. You tried other things in your life that felt good at the time. Felt good at the time. But you decided to go back to what you know because it's comfortable where you're at. How can I need somebody in the comments say Jesus is comfortable.
I cannot stand
He's comfortable.
Did you not go to church today?
I did go to church today, actually.
Was this part of who preached today?
I was sitting with the youth in there. They were talking about significance.
Okay, I'm about to say, did this just come to your mind at church?
It actually came to me yesterday. Shout out to my mom for putting this in my head.
Shout out to moms out there.
Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my mom.
Oh my gosh, let's get into some wrestling. Man. Oh my gosh. Oh. Shout out to Prom Worldside Track Out.
Got me sweating on here on the podcast.
Where, you need one of the preacher
That's what I was about to
preacher
say.
claws.
Where's my
You know, you got to have a claw. My granddad. Anytime you see him with his Bible, he had two things in that Bible: a cloth and a comb.
A comb?
That comb was for two reasons.
I'm curious. What is
the first one is the obvious reason to comb his hair.
What?
The second one is kind of biblical.
What is the comb for?
Spirit of Ross for the child. You can ask my mom about that later.
I love us. I love us. I love us.
Oh my gosh, man. These doggone children got me one K likes.
Yeah. Hey.
I just
I feel something right now.
I feel a bunch of light. I can't feel my face.
I can't explain it right now, but I feel something in the air. I feel something in the air right now.
You know what I feel?
What you feel?
WrestleMania.
I do feel WrestleMania in the air right now.
Oh my gosh, WrestleMania is right around the corner. Saturday.
This weekend.
This weekend. We are in the final week of WrestleMania, dog. So, what did I miss on wrestling TV? I was at church this week.
Let me see. So Monday.
I watched Monday.
Okay, so what didn't you watch?
Anything else?
NXT,
outside of like the final match on Dynamite.
NXT. I know they're still trying to find
they're trying to find the last woman for the for that ladder match, which I still think Roxanne will be there.
They said they're trying to find a fifth for the ladder match for the North American title.
So they're doing 2 ladder matches?
Yeah. Wesley, Ia, Jordan, Axiom, and one more person. And
that's actually going to be Dragon Lee's first match.
Yes, that's the other one.
That's going to be quite a few debuts because Jordan Lee's making his debut.
Yep.
As well as Ava Raine.
Yep.
For those who don't know who Ava Raine is,
Rockstar.
She is the daughter of the legendary Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Then obviously I'm probably gonna watch Stand and Deliver mainly I want to see if
I'm watching because after being at Vengeance Day, that was so fun that I know they're back to doing what NXT has been doing for all the years that we've been watching NXT.
Breaker and Hayes.
Breaker and Hayes is gonna be fun.
Yeah, so I'm definitely watching that.
I think Melo's winning.
You saw Wednesday, bro. You think who?
I think Melo's winning.
Oh yeah, no.
Only thing I saw on Wednesday was El Hijo del Vikingo versus Kenny Omega.
What'd you think?
It was good.
Yeah.
Was
it anything better? Was it anything else but good?
It was good. I think that made and like I said, I got in my car and as soon as I found somebody's TikTok live watching the show, they were introducing Kenny Omega. Yeah. So I don't know if there were any like video packages kind of hyping up or anything.
There were a bit, but it was also like if for somebody who doesn't watch AAA, well, it's not even that because he's not just there.
Because they were supposed to wrestle at AAA, right?
Yeah, they were supposed to wrestle for the belt that Vikingo now has at their big show, and then he's also been on GCW.
Right.
Like, for example, like here's the thing about AEW that I don't think a lot of people understand when it comes to introducing new people. You should have Twitter. I find it hard to believe that a lot of people don't have Twitter. I know they don't. I'm sure they don't. Or Facebook. Sure they don't. They have at least one. So I know they've seen clips of El Hijo del Vikingo.
I've seen clips, but I haven't gone out of my way for clips. They just been like clips I've scrolled through on TikTok. I was like, dang, that's impressive.
You're at least familiar of what you might get.
Yeah. And that
With it.
that sprint that step whatever he calls it was impressive
Which
until
one?
you saw it in slow motion. I was like, dang, he really dodged the bullet.
What the you talking about
The 630
on the
off the second row
yeah.
onto the table.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, that's impressive. And then you see it in slow motion. I was like, ooh, he dodged a massive concussion.
Yeah.
Banged his head on the hardest part of the ring. That was scary.
Yeah.
But I understand that when that's your style, you take that risk. I mean, we grew up on Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy was always hurt, and that's why Jeff Hardy can't halfway walk right now.
Shame that. Yeah.
Hope he's doing all right. By the way,
Yeah.
evidently Matt Hardy was in Richmond this weekend.
He was, and guess who else there?
Britt
King.
Baker. Who? Oh yeah,
King.
he was there.
Leva Bates.
Blue Pants.
Yeah, Leva Bates was up there. Britt Baker, Matt Hardy.
Ron Simmons, which he was like, Tony's was like, we should go see Ron Simmons. Like, I've already seen Ron Simmons. I have a whole picture with him. I had a talk with him.
I've seen Mark
Real
Henry.
cool dude.
Seen Tony Atlas.
Him and because it was him, and then
saw
right beside
SoCal
him
Uncensored.
was Elijah Burke.
Seen SoCal Uncensored. I walked and talked with Kevin Nash.
How did that conversation?
It wasn't long. It was just like I was just like
I don't know.
he
I
was
would
like
love
walking,
to have a conversation with Kevin Nash.
He was like walking through the crowd. He was like walking through the crowd at the convention, and like I saw him. I was like, "Hey, Kevin Nash!" Like shook his hand. I took a couple steps.
That's kind of how it
Frank
was
Mir.
when I saw
Met Frank
Burke.
Mir. Met Frank Mir. Adapt up. Rich Swann. This is after that whole thing.
Okay.
I saw Su Young, but I didn't.
Well,
know
yeah, clearly it was after because you wouldn't have saw him at WrestleCon.
Yeah. 19. That was 2019. Met David Starr.
Before the
before the tragedy.
cancellations. What's happening, sir?
I missed it. I wish I could go back in time because I want to pick his brain.
Who?
David Starr.
Yeah.
At the time, like not now, obviously, but now, but we can't for
obvious reasons.
Yeah.
I'm going to the next VCW show because I think Savannah Evans is going to be there, so I definitely want to see her in action once. VCW.
First of all, GCW is dope, and if you want to go to a GCW,
I don't want to go to no outlaw.
Yes, you do.
I don't want to go to no outlaw mud show.
First of all, it's not an outlaw mud show.
Oh, that's not out.
It's an.
I saw outlaw mud
shows.
shows. I saw outlaw mud shows last night, and thank God GCW is nowhere near as bad as what I saw last night.
Was it XPW?
Yes.
Yeah, no, it ain't that. It ain't. I don't know what that was. I know the exact thing.
This is the one moment I think all wrestling fans should let Jim Cornette have his moment and just agree.
Oh, we will. But as long as
everybody, when Jim Cornette sees it, because I told him not to, and I'm pretty sure he's hard headed. He's going to listen. He's going to see it. When he sees it, he's going to talk about it on his podcast. Everybody just shut up and agree.
He's going to bring in like first of all,
GCW
doesn't do
work.
I was at a show. I was watching the last GCW show, and there was not. Well, it didn't get that crazy. First of all, I feel like GCW is like well in hand of the fact that they will never go that far.
Yeah, that was way too far.
Like way too far.
If you're wondering what we're talking about, don't wonder.
Don't trust us. Trust us.
Because who was it? Louis Dangor got up this one. Was like, what is everybody talking about? SPW is like, it'd be best for you to not do your research.
Don't do this.
Don't do your own research on this one. Just because I saw it because Vic said something about it, and I was like, okay, clearly this isn't. And if this is when I saw it, he said it. I was like, this must be independent wrestling. So I just typed independent wrestling in Twitter, and it popped. I was like, I want to throw my phone and burn it.
Yeah. But GCW
and I've seen some weird stuff because Chevy sent me a video of these wrestlers and basically did the same thing that Marco Stunt did, except he sat on it instead of being forced at his mouth. If you catch my drift, the deal in the cookie.
Yeah. Speaking of which, you know what this week also means? It's the return of Kota Ibushi to wrestling.
Oh snap! Kota Ibushi is going to be wrestling at Bloodsport.
And he's going to be at Joey Janela Spring Break wrestling Joey Janela, which was so funny. on Twitter because Joey was like hyping up the match, and Kenny was like, Coda was like, "I'm sorry, who are you?" And Joey was like, "Ask your."
I might have to go ahead and get this. When is Bloodsport?
The 30th.
The 30th?
4 o'clock on the 30th.
4 o'clock on the 30th. I'll be at practice, and then I'll probably just have to watch it later.
I'm watching it live.
And it's my mom's birthday.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how about that?
So I'm taking her out.
Yeah, I'm watching it because for obvious reasons.
When is For the Culture? Because I know Bill is
wrestling. That's at 10 o'clock on the 30th.
10 o'clock in the morning?
At night.
Okay, I can actually do that. I'll probably watch it For the Culture live.
Then, what else?
Because that would actually be 7 o'clock over there.
They found a replacement for Moxley because Mox was going to fight Davey Richards. So Mox is now going to fight Alex Coughlin, which I think is a better matchup because I don't know if you've seen Alex Coughlin work.
I've never heard his name before.
He's a New Japan guy. That dude's strong. He's going to be a good matchup for Mox. Put it that way. Good matchup for Mox.
Okay, that's what's up.
Do you want to? How far into WrestleMania do you want to get? Do you want to get? You want to wait till our boy gets here?
We can kind of follow through the stories and whatnot, and then we'll do our predictions on Friday with Breon.
Speaking of which, our boy is coming back on Friday.
Yeah, we got Breon coming back Friday. It has been well over a year.
Yes.
Where they told me that Russell Wilson being traded to the Denver Broncos was a horrible deal for the Seahawks, but we all knew that was cap. Speaking of caps. Pardon the interruption, but let's go ahead and talk. So I know there's a lot of people out there that deal with wanting to wear hats and things like that, but you don't want to mess up your hair. Well, I got the perfect thing for you. I'm a brand ambassador for King's Crowning. Yeah, that's right, King's Crowning. They have dad hats, fitted caps. As you see here, they have little halo turbans that I absolutely love. Look at me, man. Just look at this red turban that's sitting perfect on my head. Don't you just want one of these? Well, use my code, Unbounded1. Get 10% off your next purchase. What y'all waiting on? Go get one. Trust me, you won't regret it. All right, we're back now.
He told you it was like, oh, he said it was like, raise your hand if your team traded away your quarterback for a pack of Doritos.
Dog, when he comes here, I'm playing the entire clip. And I'm going to have my victory lap on both of y'all. Because y'all sat there and tried to clown me for that happening. And all that to be that Denver Broncos end up giving us a top 5 pick that we would probably use on Jalen Carter, which I hope they do, because I don't think Will Anderson is going to be there.
Is he going to be good?
I think so.
Because you know he got in trouble for, right?
Yeah, but that's over with. So,
okay.
Yeah, that's all done.
Oh.
He pled no contest to it, and now they can't, even if they find any more information, they can't do anything about it.
Double jeopardy.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Alabama is out, so they can finally nail whatever else they need to do. I'm sorry, that whole thing left a bad taste in my mouth with that dude, because that dude was playing yesterday. I don't know if you know that.
You're right.
He was playing.
But are they even doing anything with that?
Well, they charge the guys, but I just thought it was like a bad look that he was even playing.
Yeah. I mean,
in the midst of the issue.
I mean, when you have that privilege, I mean, I guess that's what happens. Let's go ahead and cover some of this WrestleMania stuff, though. Just before we even without predictions, I do want to kind of get to all the stories and everything. Logan Paul and Seth Rollins. How you feel about the story? I know you. I don't think you're. If I'm not mistaken, you're not too big on Logan Paul anyway, right?
More Jake. Logan's kind of won me over with his wrestling. Not gonna lie to you.
Logan was the one that had the issue in Japan, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So
he's grown up a lot.
Yeah. I wouldn't say he won me over with his wrestling. It was more like, well, I mean, you found your way into something I care about, and they're actually
And
good at it.
really good at it.
Yeah, I'll give you your props. But still doesn't disregard what he did.
I mean, how long ago was it? Was it like this seems like it was like 10 years ago.
It feels like a while, but still, but Jake on the other hand, Jones took the victory lap of a lifetime.
He should. He should.
What he said.
He should. And that's why he got beat.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes you got to get beat. I think he's still probably going to come to WWE soon. We'll get Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Paul brothers, something like that. Who knows?
Oh yeah, this is the card.
That's for
Super Card of Honor, which looks really, really strong.
Right, so who are these?
For that match.
Let's see who's the tag team.
We got a Reach for the Sky ladder match. Shout out to
rest in peace, Jay.
Yeah, it's still that's weird. It's not weird. It's just like, man,
I still can't believe it half the time.
Yeah, but it's the Lucha Brothers versus Top Flight versus the Kingdom versus Aussie Open versus La Facción Ingobernable. That's 5 teams. Grushin Dralistico. I don't know, but I'm sure we're gonna find out.
Okay.
That's at Friday. This is Friday on Saturday at 7. By the way.
I'll be watching SmackDown.
Do you have any predictions?
I'm gonna say Top Flight.
I was gonna say either Top Flight or the Kingdom. I feel like Top Flight or the Kingdom. I feel like it might either be Top Flight or the Kingdom.
I see that.
By the way, so I'm so stupid. Do you know that that they were the Kingdom? That the Kingdom was Bennett, Taven, Adam Cole, and somebody else, and I can't.
I didn't know about Adam Cole.
Huh?
I didn't know about Adam Cole.
Yeah, Adam Cole used to be a member of the Kingdom.
I remember.
Here we go. So it was Adam Cole, Taven, Bennett, and TK Orion.
I don't know who that is.
Well,
Matt Hardy part of Kingdom?
Yeah, that was like in that was like 2013.
Okay.
When he wasn't in WWE.
Yeah, he was
before
out
it was an
for a
Impact.
hot minute.
So it was but yeah, so the thing is not even the problem. Thing about that is that I didn't know.
Because then the Impact and became OGK.
Yeah, that's the thing. So here's what I didn't know. I didn't know what OGK stood for.
OG Kingdom?
That is what I realized just now. So I'm so...
And I'm not heavy into RH, and I knew that.
I know, but I'm saying I couldn't put 2 and 2 together because I didn't realize that Taven and Bennett...
It's kind of like the OG3 with Hit Row. I mean, Hit Row was originally those 3, and then they kind of brought in Swerve to get on TV.
Yeah. Well, I know that now. So, yeah. I see Top Flight winning that. Then you have the Embassy, which is Brian Cage, Khan, and Toa Liana versus AR Fox, Blake Christian, Metalik. What do you got there?
AR Fox, who you say?
Blake Christian and Metalik, formerly Grand Metalik.
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
I still got I'm gonna go Embassy. Honestly, that's not like something I'm like fond of, but yeah, I'll take.
I do like those belts though.
Yeah, they do look cool.
Samoa Joe versus Mark Briscoe for the World Television Championship.
Ooh, I think they will get the Briscoe.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's just weird. It's weird
seeing Mark Briscoe.
Yeah,
just
without
himself,
Jay,
it's like not even like I still haven't got over the fact that Brody's not here now.
Yeah, that's weird too. Athena versus Yuka Sakazaki. Magical Girl.
I remember Yuka.
Right. Wheeler Yuta versus Katsuyori Shibata. Pretty sure Shibata's going to win that. Although... Maybe.
That's for the pure?
Yeah.
No, they'll probably get a Yuta Wheeler.
Yeah. Then L.E. Hildel Vikingo versus Commander. First of all, that's a dope way to spell Commander.
It is.
That's really cool.
I mean, I kind of already know what the match is going to be anyway.
It is going to be cool.
It's going to be a lot of flying.
It's going to be Lucha Libre.
It's Lucha Libre.
Yeah.
It is what when you say Lucha Libre, that's exactly what you're getting.
Yeah. And then the main event,
which is what I am actually looking forward to seeing. Claudio and Eddie.
Claudio Castagnoli versus Eddie Kingston.
Cesaro.
I'm pretty sure. Like I had a visual as like Eddie wins the belt and like the fans storm the ring and like cheer with Eddie.
That's not happening.
I know, but I'm just saying.
That'd be dope.
I imagined it. Or I imagine that, or like Jun Akiyama coming out to help Eddie celebrate or something like that.
Give him a big moment.
Yeah. But point is, Eddie's going to win that.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's no way Eddie's not going to win that match.
Yeah, I got Eddie winning it.
Like, for real. The match is going to be dope. Eddie's going to win that.
So, Ray finally snapped.
Saw that.
All it took was for him to tell his mom to shut up.
It wasn't as crazy.
I understand it.
Yes. It was not as crazy as I thought. See, I was thinking Attitude Era. Like, Dom's gonna like.
That's all you needed.
Like, Dom was gonna like break into his own house. Dom was gonna like do. I thought Dom was gonna do what Grayson Waller did, essentially. You know.
No, and it was so simple but effective. It's just like, can you imagine looking dead into your mom's face and telling her to shut up? No, because you'd probably be worse off than Dom was. You'd be reading my obituary.
But yeah.
Here lies Anthony Pierce.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, no, it was effective. Plus the pop.
Yeah.
The pop was good.
Honestly, I thought they were going to hold on until next week.
I did too.
But
we'll
see. I still think Dom is going to do something to Ray.
I was thinking
in his speech.
I was thinking Rhea was going. That's what I'm saying. That's why I think Rhea comes in. I was thinking like that was going to be the time, like Friday, like he was going to come out. Rhea was going to come out with him. They saw that they were ringside. Rhea's going to like grab his mom or grab his sister or both because she's freaking giant, and like force it on him or whatever, right? You see what I'm saying? That's what I thought was going to happen. But apparently not. Wonder what the match is going to be like.
It should be a fight.
It's going to be a fight. You think they're going to go stipulation or just leave it like it is?
Just let them fight. Just let them. Let's go out. Let them go out there and fight. You got your women's matches. You have Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte.
Rhea.
I don't want to give my prediction just yet, but
it's kind of
it's
both of them are obvious.
Yeah, I mean, but you already know that you got. I just hope they let TJ handle all the women's matches.
Yes.
TJ handles all the women's matches. You can be fine.
Yes.
You have two women out there that know how.
Four women essentially. Because I heard somebody have the take that I listened to Walt Culture for the first time in a while, and they said Bianca, because her storylines usually lack, like especially when it comes to Mania, she knows when to show out. Every year she has. Yes. So we are going to get. I
wonder what she's going to do entrance wise, because that entrance last year with the Ocean of Soul is already iconic enough.
So yeah, we're going to get. What we're going to get with Bianca,
and this is Asuka. We're finally going to get this match in front of a crowd, and that's the part that I really love, because they kind of got robbed of the crowd in 2020 because it happened right at the start of the pandemic, and we had the match between Rhea and Charlotte. Mm-hmm. Now these two women, Rhea is a lot more older and is honestly better. I'm really expecting this to be really good. Do you think this should close? Because I think they're saying that this is going to close.
Well, what do you think should close?
I told Duke that the winner of the Royal Rumble should close.
Yes, makes sense. Go away in the night with "If You Believe Yours Is the Only Way."
Now, because I know it's kind of a controversial topic, because people are saying that Sammy and KO versus the Usos should close night one. And I thought about it, but I'm gonna stick to my guns and say that night one should be closed by the Women's Royal Rumble winner, and night two should be closed by the Men's Royal Rumble winner. We'll get to football in a second, because I really do like I like what we did this week.
But you see,
I think that's pretty. How in the world? Wait, what? Best franchise win percentage in Super Bowl era. All that stuff happened before we were born, dog. Because the Cowboys, they probably had that was a massive drop in the last 20 years for the Cowboys, and you know it. Okay, you putting it in my face like that for? Nigga, I don't care.
We're number one.
Nigga, I don't care.
Yes, you do.
We the boys.
Yes.
We going to the Super Bowl.
We never.
We got Dak.
Oh wow.
We got Tony Pollard. CD Lamb. Who else y'all have? It's so hard because like when Chisel Donna started doing this stuff, we got Zach, we got Zeke, Amari Cooper. Well, both of them gone now.
Well, knowing him, he'll figure something out.
Oh Lord, Jaden's up here now.
Oh, I can't believe it.
What?
It's Jonathan Majors.
Can we go ahead and talk about that?
What? I don't know. What is there to talk? I don't know because nobody knows.
Because here's my thing.
Nobody knows, man. Nobody
but
really
you know
knows.
how the internet does.
Yes.
Because
That's why I
just found out evidently Judge Joe Brown has allegations against him too. And it's kind of funny how it happened because did you know that he's running for mayor of Memphis? Judge Joe Brown is running for mayor of Memphis. And so this woman that is basically accusing Judge Joe Brown is the wife of a I think he's a senator or something like that. And she claims that the incident happened 25 years ago. And here's the thing. She hasn't specifically said it was Judge Joe Brown, but all implications are saying it's Judge Joe Brown. Because she said that was a famous TV judge and it's not Judge Mathis. How many other men TV judges can you think of right now? Unless it's Jerry Springer, I can't think of anybody else. And I still can't believe the fact that he has a judge show now. When does he become a judge? But let's let all the information come out. Just same thing we did when it came down to the Meg Thee Stallion Tory Lane situation. We'll address everything as it comes out, and then we'll go from there. If they even take this to court, because a lot of times these things don't ever go to court. They just get talked about, and then
court of public opinion.
Right. Think about a lot of the wrestlers that were basically outed from wrestling. How many of them were taken up to court?
Court of public opinion.
No, I'm talking about the court of law this time.
Oh, none.
Well, there was a few. Joey Ryan was taken to court.
Yes, because obviously, I mean, it was so.
Joseph Ryan was taken to court.
So blatant in our faces, and I laughed at it. So embarrassed. I thought that was funny. At one point, I thought that was like the funniest thing ever.
How do you feel about that?
I feel shame.
Good. I feel shame too. I had a moment I felt shame too. It was the last time I was anti-Roman Reigns.
How do you feel now?
I felt the shame then, but now that I'm pro Roman Reigns, I'm like, this guy is him. So I bring that up because tonight actually they are. I got called out Coach Timothy last week. I was like, don't y'all start that foolishness. Like, Coach Timothy. I was like, oh my gosh.
He is him, though. Roman Reigns is him.
But they're actually doing the Rivals episode this week is the
Brock and...
No. I think I saw where it's going to be the Roman Reigns.
Yeah, Brock
leukemia.
and Roman.
No. They're going to talk about the Roman Reigns leukemia situation, evidently.
Oh.
And so I remember that night. I remember that episode vividly because it came on.
Didn't he turn on him? Because
Dean turned on Seth at the end of the show.
Yeah.
But I remember that entire segment where he came out talking about how he had leukemia. I was on my way to the gym, and then he comes out. My first thought was, he's not in wrestling gear. What the heck? Because we came out in blue jeans and a black T-shirt.
Right. And
he comes to the ring. He's like, I lied to you all. I was like, what? He's like, you may know me as Roman Reigns, but my name is Joe. I was like, okay, what are we going on here? He's like, and I've been dealing with leukemia for all my life or whatever.
For 11 years.
For 11 years, and unfortunately it's back. my heart stopped. I was like,
I thought he was gonna die. I mean, I thought he was
no,
gonna be gone.
because
No,
we
I got
both
scared. I got
because
scared because I'm like,
because I thought of a person that you know that lost his life to leukemia, and my brain immediately went there. So I was automatically like, oh shoot, this is real. Like nothing in my mind was like this is a work or nothing like that. Like,
oh, that's what. Right.
Like months before we were supposed to graduate, dog. Matter of fact, my memories just showed me a few weeks ago of when it happened. So months before we were supposed to graduate high school, this man lost his life to leukemia. Apple saucer, Mr. Pierce. Who are you? Oh, lights. That's the thing. Anytime, just that. Yeah, that was a very scary moment in my wrestling fandom history.
Mine was I thought that
that and Jerry Lawler catching a heart attack on live TV. That was scary too.
I thought Kenny. Oh, what was it? Oh no, Wrestle Kingdom when Coda got that concussion.
I remember.
From what I thought, like I yeah, that was scary. Also, when Shibata had the hematoma after his match with Okada, and he thought he was gonna die. Well, be unalive. Oh, right, TikTok. Sorry.
I don't think died is one of those words, but like the K word, I think is a situation.
Yeah.
Oh, so back to wrestling. I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm Homo sapien.
Of course. What else would you?
I didn't say Homo sapien. I said Homo sapien. Clearly, I'm a Homo sapien. You're Homo sapien.
Is it a fan of Oma?
Yes, I am an Homo sapien.
What are we really looking for there? What am I looking for there that should make that any?
I don't know. Maybe it's because I love the just the classic look that Omos has. I like the Great Khali.
Really?
Yes. Funny story, actually. I forget which SmackDown it was, but the Great Khali had one of the biggest pops in the show. Like, dude beside us started the whole "We want Khali, we want Khali" chant went through all of Hampton. It was my second. Matter of fact, I remember it was my second SmackDown. He started. Khali was in a tag match with somebody, and he started the whole "We want Khali" chant. And have you not seen this man trash talk?
Khali or
Omos?
A bit, not a lot. I've seen
His trash talk can be hyped, dog. It's like that's how you know he went to an HBCU. And he's from Virginia.
Okay, so this is what's confirmed for each night. That's gonna open night one.
Oh, so that's our wow.
And then that's gonna be on
how you know
night one.
Who said all that?
It's where did I hear that?
That'd be dope though.
No, SmackDown. SmackDown.
Okay.
I heard it on SmackDown.
That'd be dope.
That's obviously going to main event
night.
Night
Set up the entire card so you know which.
This is where everything else is. Forgot that too.
I mean, that'd be fine. But do you not like Omos?
I have no opinion on Omos.
Because I was listening to the Jobber Shits podcast yesterday, and they was talking about how fans don't typically like Omos because he's not they basically said that we're living in the work rate era, and if you don't have that quote unquote work rate, then they're not going to be as cool with you. And I understand that because Omos is what 7 feet a bunch, and he's not going to be as agile as a Gunther. Remember when Triple H met his biggest fan at WrestleMania? Sh- Shut up. That was like that was 06 DX, wasn't it?
No, I think it's like 13. That's I think it's like
That's when you. Nah,
13.
they don't look nearly that young no more. I can tell you that much.
I think that's like 2011.
Okay, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I like I like my wrestling to have various styles. So having an Omos there, like I enjoyed Omos versus Braun Strowman at I think it was Crown Jewel. That was fun. And I know have you seen the segments between Brock and Omos?
Few. I saw the one.
Have you
where
seen the crowd reactions to them?
They're pretty hyped. I think I saw one where they were like.
Our good friend Kyle said this: the only opinion that matters is the butts is in the seats. When the crowd is chanting and is popping for two big meaty men bumping meat.
I think what Sheamus and Gunther and McIntyre are going to be doing is more of that.
I mean, more big meaty men bumping meat is fine with me. Pause, but I gotta pause that. Children up here. They're not going to understand the context of that.
No, they won't.
They will not. Now my coworker, she will. But chillins, nah, they ain't gonna understand. But yes, you're gonna have Gunter, Sheamus, and Drew doing their thing, and you already know what is gonna happen. It's gonna be a lot of slapping going on.
Yes.
But Omos and Brock are gonna have a different thing going on there, and Brock wanted this, and I think he likes Omos. He sold for the man. If Brock sells for you, he likes you. So there's enough for me to go ahead and trust what they got going on. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do with that match and where they go. Shout out to Omos, and that's one guy I really want to meet one day, and I'm pretty sure it could happen. I got connects. Like I literally got connects. But what else is going on? Ty Tribbett might have the album of the year, by the way.
Really? Well, to be fair, Black Dog hasn't dropped his album yet.
So here's the thing. I am in the process of listening to Kira Shear's album. But Ty Tribbett is up there right now.
Yeah, that was the bias in me. Also, Killer Mike hasn't dropped his album yet either. So
nah, bro. Ty Tribbett is on another level. I need him to come back to Virginia. What was it, 2 years ago when I saw him at Rock Church? That joint was so lit.
Wasn't that the Standout tour?
No, this was it was him, the Clark sisters, and then Tamela Mann.
Oh, so they were just running and falling out and all that stuff.
There was no falling out during the Clark sisters, and I didn't stay the entire time for Tamela. Even though David was there. David introduced Tamela. Ty Tribbett's set was cardio on top of cardio.
His set
was like pure cardio.
If you go to a Ty Tribbett concert and don't get your cardio in,
I was hyped to see Twinkie. So have a Twinkie there, and just like when you brought the sunshine came, I was like, yeah, I'm in my zone. This is dope.
Everybody that
they should have closed up with Ty Tribbett though. I'm just saying
they should not have closed.
They should have.
Oh yeah,
it's not too many artists I would put. I don't. How many artists can you think could actually follow a Ty Tribbett set? Kirk. I'm gonna say John P. Key.
Yes.
Kirk Franklin, John P. Key, Fred Hammond.
Yes. Maybe. You think Donald Lawrence has it in there, or Donald Lawrence got to come before?
Nah. Hezekiah Walker though.
Yes.
Hezekiah Walker can follow Ty Tribbett set.
So I went to Six Flags a while back, and it was for picnic praise in the park. Is what they called it. It was Hezekiah Walker.
I'm jealous already. I've yet to see Hezekiah Walker concert.
And Donald Lawrence.
Never seen him in concert either.
Hezekiah went first. We left before I could see Donald Lawrence. And I've thoroughly enjoyed Donald Lawrence's stuff more than Hezekiah Walker. Messages. Your song's gonna get me hyped, but what is your if I find a message in your
Donald
song,
Lawrence is like when it comes down to it, you know.
Like think of it, Eden is kingdom. An Eden mindset is a kingdom mindset.
Yeah.
Let's get back to Eden, living on top of the world. Do you want me to go further? Because we can play this game. Speaking of playing games, we got into versus gospel at church today in my youth group. In the youth group I'm in. Do you know what song ended up winning?
What?
Smile by Kirk Franklin. But here's the thing. I pulled out everything I could. They brought out Marvin Sapp Best in Me. They brought Never Would Have Made It. I personally brought out Stomp. Did somebody write up?
The song wasn't Take Me to the King. I'm good.
No, somebody brought in Stomp. I brought in Stomp. Then somebody right after me played Revolution. And I'm like, no, Stomp is
Revolution is like miles ahead of Smile. I don't care.
No, obviously. I'm saying Stomp versus Revolution?
Kids
like, which one are you taking?
Kids these days.
Which one are you taking? Stomp or Revolution? I'm taking Stomp.
I'm taking Revolution.
And we continue the trend of not being able to agree on anything.
What's new? This has been almost 20 years of it.
Really? You taking
Yes.
Stomp over Revolution?
Yes.
Oh, then the other one was like somebody played something about the name Jesus. And then I followed that up with Riverside. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Dog, classic Kirk Franklin is
Right?
like
It's hard.
insane.
No, we could do
If I see Kirk Franklin in concert, I don't want nothing but straight classics.
No, we should do
Anything before
We're doing the
2010.
gospel. Yeah, we're doing the gospel one with him.
Anything before 2010, that's all I want to hear. Anything
Wait,
after
when did
2010, I don't
Hero
want it.
come out? When did Hero come out? Because Hero had Looking For You on it. Don't you know that
hold on.
looking for you?
I want that Kirk Franklin and the family stuff, man. Jesus paid it all.
Dude.
The
1, 2, 3. He's able.
2005.
Okay, so dang.
So that's in there. That was 2005, bro. We old.
What? I thought that was at least 07.
No, because we met in 07, and when we went to the Virginia Sports Hall of Fame, that's the album your mama was playing.
Hero.
Yes. Or was it? Which album was the little boy?
Fight of My Life. Which was also pretty good. That was like, I want to say that's 07. No, I was in high school when that came out.
No, you won't. I could have sworn we went to Virginia Sports Hall of Fame in middle school. 2007.
See, what else? Look at that. Nailed it.
Rance Allen was on that job. Kirk Franklin, Rance Allen is like...
The memes for Rance Allen.
Rest in peace to that man, dog. But putting Rance Allen and Kirk Franklin is basically like the Drake and Teacher of gospel music.
Don't disrespect them like that. Don't do that. That's
Hey,
more
Drake,
Nas and Hit Boy.
I don't like them separate, but when they come together,
That's more Nas and Hit Boy.
okay, I'll give you
Say
that.
Drake
Well,
and Future,
Hit Boy,
disrespect
you don't
them.
really hear Hit Boy. Hit Boy is just
Hit Boy
beats.
just dropped the album this
But
Friday. It was
did Hit Boy
pretty good.
rap or did Hit Boy just
No,
produce
he
all
rapped
that?
on it. He rapped on it on a song with Nas called The Tide.
Oh, well, I gotta go finish that album. I haven't listened to the whole thing yet.
It's not that good.
But
I mean,
I'm gonna
it's
say more like T-Pain and Smino. If you've never heard T-Pain and Smino on a song together, you're in for a treat. Look up Anita remix and also
Wayne
Quick
and
remix.
Wayne and M. That's a good one.
Okay, yeah. But what was it? Something about the name Jesus, Little Boy. Anytime Rance and Kirk got together, it was a fusion dance.
Put your roller skate. Together we went through hard time. Jesus, I'm still
Hey,
in love with you.
What else is up on this album that I've liked? Hide Me was good.
He will supply.
I Like Me.
I forgot that was on there. What else was on there?
Hold on, I'm looking. See, I haven't even finished this whole album.
Hello Fear was
See,
good.
this is my problem with this album. King of the Book 1. The deluxe. Oh, this is the deluxe version. Why are there 33 songs up here? I don't really like when Chris Brown does that.
Hello Fear was pretty good. I liked Hello Fear. Right before I died,
like I said.
My dream. When did Hello Fear come out?
Was that Right Before I Die? No, that's not Right Before I Die.
It was Before I Die. The song's called Before I Die.
No, that's not on this album, though.
Yes, it is.
Oh, shoot.
Right Before I Die, I Gotta Live. What album was that? What year
It's Hello Fear. That's 2011.
Okay.
That's the only thing I can remember off that album.
That was like the last good album to me he had.
Okay, I don't even count that as a good album.
You didn't like Hello Fear.
Mm-mm. I can't remember too much off it. So let's just go through all his albums.
Okay.
We're
doing this.
Clearly, we got to go through the family stuff. Right now, this is just the ones that's Kirk Franklin by himself. So the New Nation Project.
Yes.
We got time. Actually, matter of fact, hold that thought. All right.
And we're back. Right now, in case you're wondering what we're doing, we're debating. Well, I don't even say we're debating. We're
doing a good synopsis of Kirk Franklin's
discography. Yes. And overall, it's pretty solid. We're not disagreeing that it's solid. However,
I remember when I first heard this album.
I heard this song. I heard this album on cassette.
I was on a bus. I was at New Testament daycare. It was New Testament preschool, and they played this joint, and I was like, yo.
My mom had this.
This is revolutionary. No pun intended.
My mom had this album on cassette.
Still,
it's somewhere. No, it's probably in storage, but. Yeah.
Yo, shout out to anybody that still has a cassette player.
That album, I remember listening to this album on cassette.
I think that's what everybody had a little cassette. Because at this time, CD players weren't really as popular. It wouldn't be until a few more years later when CD players
I did eventually get it on CD, so I could add it on my PSP.
But PSP. Revolution up here, Lean on Me.
I did not like. I always was very tentative of Lean on Me because I didn't really like slow songs back then.
Praise Joint. I think that's what that is. Yep, that's what that one is.
Then Riverside was the first song. I loved Riverside. I was listening to Gonna Be
a whole Negro spiritual and made it
Let's go down by the riverside. Leave your problems all behind.
Just a straight banger of an album here.
What else? No, what's the other one? Go back. So there's a song on there. Keep going. Right there.
Which one?
Hold Me Now and You Are the best, two of the best songs back to back on an album I've ever heard.
I don't know, man. We gonna have to do a Ty Tribbett one later, but
when I say this song is good,
amazing, like back to back.
Yeah,
so amazing, and
Let Us Worship is so amazing. Yes.
Because he did it on the album. I was like, yes, this is how you end an album, dog.
Hallelujah. We praise your. Here we go. I don't know.
When he did it on the album, I was like, this is how you supposed to end an album. Let's go. Love Remix. That song is
was that Love?
The word that comes and goes. Yep. Timeless song.
People really know.
2002 is Rebirth.
All right.
911.
Caught Up.
911 was my jump.
It was a good one. Brighter Day.
Is this the funny thing about this song?
What's that?
Matter of fact, these two songs, Don't Cry, and where's it at? He Reigns.
Yeah.
You remember we were talking about it at class reunion.
All right.
Remember I was telling you how, because who all there that went to Southwestern? Me, Devron, Alicia. Alicia did a praise dance to Don't Cry and He Reigns at our 5th grade graduation. That's how I remember this album. Anytime I hear this album, I think of her doing that praise dance at our graduation.
Caught Up, love that song. Brighter Day, the horns in there.
This is a really good one here. My Life, My All.
Don't Cry with Richard Smallwood on the keys.
Richard Smallwood in himself is just
Yeah.
a whole another icon.
Yes.
Throw Your Hands Up.
Oh yeah, Toby Mac.
Moving on to 05, Hero.
Looking for it. Don't you know that?
We kind of started talking about this one.
Hero was a good song. I really love that
song. Imagine Me.
Yeah.
Could have been with J Moss and Side Tribute.
Better. Broken Hearted was good. I like Broken Hearted.
This man has Stevie Wonder on the album.
Yeah.
So many classics, though. Moving on to what's next? Shoot.
Can't you just click on that where it says okay?
Hello Fear. So he didn't drop anything out after. Oh, there it is. Finding My Life in 07.
Declaration, that's a good song.
Yeah.
Little Boy was also.
I mean, he sampled. I forget what the name of the extra song is. Little Boy, we just talked about. Hide Me. Again, having Toby Mac and I'm God was dope.
Yeah, no, that, and then is there a song called I Am? Is there a song called I Am on there? Not I Am God. There's a song called I Am. I Am so far from perfect. No, that's on Hello Fear.
And then after that, I was like, Hello Fear was good, like decent, but after that, Losing My Religion, I didn't care for. Long Live Love, I didn't care for. Let's look for Frank and the Family real quick. Because this is where, like, my classics are.
Everybody's classics are. If you were a church kid, this is where your classics were.
As a 90s baby.
That and CeCe Winans and Yolanda Adams or whatever.
Like, What You Look For album? Dog. What You Looking For? Melody from Heaven? Ray! So, funny thing. I'll tell y'all straight.
Conqueror.
When you think of shout anthems, this is like the original.
No.
This is like the original shout chant, dog.
What do you think about Jesus?
I cannot think. If anybody can think of an original, like before when I think about Jesus, is there another shout anthem you can think of that happened before this?
War Cry.
No, I think this came before War Cry. I think this because remember this is what 95. I'm 2 years old.
No, so tell me why. All right, so we were a couple weeks ago. We were having a shouting moment, right? Somebody pulled, and I think I heard the first time I heard somebody do this was that your pop's funeral when he pulled out. I almost let go.
My uncle is
no.
My uncle.
I never heard anybody do that in the middle of it. Never.
You never heard like so?
Never.
My uncle, he's the I kind of do it a few times. So he actually did. Funny thing, I played for him my dad's funeral was on Monday, right?
Yes.
So the day before Sunday, I actually played at his church.
Okay, in Philly.
Huh?
In Philly.
No, his church is in Hampton.
Oh, all right, fair enough.
So he did it then. And
Which one did he do?
The same. I almost let go.
Oh.
And I was like, and so at the funeral, I was like, he really pulled this out again.
No, I'm so serious. I've never heard anybody do that. I heard War Cries. I've heard What You Think About Jesus. I've never heard anybody pull that out.
So you must not be hip to like how they are like. I watch this dude on Instagram. He goes live all the time. He took not Grateful. And I rejoice today.
Faithful Is Our God.
Yes. So he took that, and then it was like, so we just taking anything and making a bump out of it.
No, so I bring that up.
Go ahead.
Because the main singer at our church brought up For Every Mountain doing it. She's like, for every mountain, you brought me over.
She got that from TikTok.
She got
that one for TikTok. That was a trending sound for a good minute on TikTok.
For this, I give you praise. Like,
yeah, so they taking anything. Like, for a while, because that was all you had, War Cry, and then when I got to college, it was Two Copies of Glory. And
that's
then,
a good one. That's a good one. To God.
My uncle did another one. I cannot remember what he did. He did another one, and that joke was so dope. I was like, yo.
Where did she do it? Where did she do it? She did one.
But yeah.
That got me. I'm going to show you.
What should we see? Jesus Paid It All. That's like one of my favorite Kurt Franklin songs right here.
Conquerors of Love. What else is on there? Let me touch you to see if you are real.
Take Me Back to the Days when bass lines used to slap.
Yes.
And then the Christmas album, you had Now Behold the Lamb, Jesus is the Reason for the Season.
Yes.
Silver and Gold.
Silent Night. I don't care. It was a silent night, a holy night.
And then the live album. While We Sing, He's Able, Silver and Gold.
Uh-huh.
He Can Handle It.
Which one? Where is it? It's not on there. I come through the fire.
That's how much you can bear, right?
Yeah, and yeah. I've been through the flood. Been broken.
So next week you got to do another synopsis of somebody's discography because we might do Shot Tripper next week.
Yeah. See lightning flashing from above.
Now I'm about to go get in my car and listen to nothing but Kurt Franklin for the rest of the night.
But through it all,
here he go.
I remember that he loves me, and he'll never. His word said he won't.
I
believe it. It's mine.
I was actually playing it. Was it last week? I've been, and I might do it again tonight if I'm bored. I just get on it. I just get on TikTok Live and play music. Play with it. I think that's all I got though.
Where is this video?
Anything else from you? Like I said, we'll have Breon up next week.
Just be
I'll find something else from TikTok. I think that's the name of this episode. I got it from TikTok.
Yeah. Just remember, be safe.
Be safe.
Be safe, y'all.
Drink water. Peace, love. Pop-Tarts.
Remember where your comfort comes from.
Oh, Lord. Or I might just call it a sermon.
They been on it, drum on the rail. I wrap it, I bag it, I pack it for sale. Got feeling on speed out, hit me to chill. I give it a thrill, I put it on film. Facade get applaud, that ain't real. Come to my section and flex, we can tell. I got